to understand why it fell, you must first understand how it rose. It did not rise slowly, brick by brick. It rose like a monster in the night. The year was 1961. I was 31 years old, a seasoned correspondent with a growing reputation, stationed in the tense heart of Europe, West Berlin. Berlin was a strange island of freedom deep inside communist East Germany. It was a wound in the Iron Curtain, a place where people could simply walk from oppression to liberty. Every day, my job was to document the exodus. Doctors, engineers, entire families arriving in the West with nothing but the clothes on their backs and a defiant hope in their eyes. They were voting with their feet. Then, on the night of August 12th, the whispers I'd been hearing for weeks turned into frantic rumors. Something was happening. The East German government was sealing the border. In the early hours of August 13th, I grabbed my camera and rushed to the border. What I witnessed will never leave me. It was the birth of a scar on the face of a city. Under the cold glare of floodlights, soldiers were uncoiling endless miles of barbed wire. They tore up streets. They erected concrete posts. They were not building a wall. They were vivisecting a living, breathing city. The most heartbreaking sight was the people. On both sides of the wire, Berliners stared at each other in stunned disbelief. Just yesterday, they were neighbors. Today, they were prisoners and onlookers. I saw a young man on the eastern side throwing his suitcase over the wire to his brother in the west, promising he would follow. He never made it. I photographed a little girl crying for her grandmother who was standing just 50 meters away, a distance that had suddenly become as vast as the ocean. The sound of that morning was not gunfire. It was the sound of weeping, a city-wide chorus of sorrow for a world that had ended overnight. In the days that followed, the wire became concrete. The wall grew ugly and gray, a monument to failure. And I, the 31-year-old journalist, learned a brutal lesson that freedom is not a permanent state. It is a fragile thing that can be stolen from you while you sleep.